All right, so I truly believe in the power of manifestation. That's how I am here today. And it wouldn't be surprising that a lot of celebrities use manifestation. Now, I genuinely think a lot of these celebrities, in my opinion, they use more of the dark form of manifestation. A lot of them have narcissistic tendencies, are very envious, are very about me. So a lot of their energy is they are really good at hyper manifestation because they use dark energy more than anything else. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. So we're gonna be listening to them talk about manifestation, whether or not I believe in them, and it's really inspiring. And look, this is why a lot of them, for example, I like to think that since a lot of them use dark forms of manifestation, meaning they use emotions, trauma, negative emotions to push them towards manifesting, that they surround themselves with people and create a negative environment in their lives. And it's not surprising that a lot of them also end up manifesting drug habits, drug addictions, alienations from their families and friends. Like, it's really not as fun as it looks. And what's driving most of those manifestations is dark energy. That's a problem. So let's see what they have to say.
We get inspired, we get an idea, we get a plan, the truth crosses us. And when it does, we usually feel like, oh, it is so clear and makes so much sense to me. I'll never forget that. And we will forget it. That's one of the values of writing in the journal. It's a way to put it down, to document it. It's a written manifestation of what it is we're chasing in ourselves, where we want to go. It's a manifestation of our future, and it's documented. And again,
yeah, and also another what I like to do, I like to do videos and prophecies, meaning I like to make a video, record it, keep it to myself, because you can't tell people or it loses energy. I literally make a video. You guys saw that video where I talked about 10 years ago. I was telling people what I was going to do, right? And I feel like that, in my opinion, is a little bit better. And also, you have a visual, and you can see how you felt during that time. But what that does is that you're putting it out into the universe. You either write it, and in my opinion, what's even better, making a video about it and repeating that video and keep telling yourself that you're going to do that.
and you write it down, you can forget it. You look back, you get reminded, and you go, oh yeah, that's where I'm heading.
I think that this has to be something that works for you. For some people, it could be audio. Some people could be video. Some people could be written. Some people could be a picture that they draw.
Reminder. Sometimes we don't need that reminder, and we just look back 20 years later and go, son of a bitch, I pulled it off.
Yeah, I told you guys how I posted my goals in the next 10 years on Instagram. So it's kind of cool.
Can you live the life of an actualized person? I can show you how. And you look at this guy talking, he's got a neck like a pencil. His body is just frail.
The law of fucking attraction.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this ain't no attraction here, brother.
You know what's funny? They do it. They do it. They say that the law of attraction doesn't work, but David Goggins says, keep your goal in mind. Keep pushing, thinking, keep grinding. But what he doesn't know he's doing affirmations. He is doing visualizations. He's taking action. He keeps believing in himself. He is doing the law of attraction. The problem is the lexicon. It's like God. The word God has lost its meaning because a lot of people use it for different things. Guys like him are very practical and pragmatic and almost like left brain people. But I promise you, they do the law of attraction. They just don't want to admit it to themselves. Like, they do it. Like, listen to him talk about motivation.
People love
straight
that.
up. Yeah.
They love nonsense.
He does do
the
it.
life of an
And I can
actualized
promise
person?
you, when he first began doing his podcast, he was visualizing success. He was visualizing. I remember during the Opie and Anthony, he said that when Opie did that, when he went to the Opie and Anthony show, he got inspired by it. Okay, let's talk about how the fuck do you think you get inspired? You visualize yourself doing it. When he talks about martial arts, he said that he consistently visualized himself being a great martial artist. He does do it. The problem is that he doesn't go with the language and with the people who talk about the law of attraction, because most likely he doesn't like them because it sounds woo-woo, and also they say some stupid shit on top of that. So it kind of like has been like the word has been like, it's almost like the Nazi symbol has been used. It was a Buddhist symbol, so now it's been destroyed, and now it's a Nazi symbol. So it's kind of like the word law of attraction, visualization has gotten too much woo-woo. that people like him just don't trust it, even though they do it.
Just like to send a message to every young person out there, whatever you're pursuing in the world, whether it's tennis, sports, or anything else. You know, I was a 7-year-old dreaming that I could win Wimbledon and become #1 in the world one day. As I said, I'm beyond grateful and blessed to be standing here.
That's the thing, is that you have to think big. And you might say, but Deluxe is too much. How many kids have that dream? Yeah, I wanted to also be a baseball player, right? I remember telling my mom I want to be a baseball player. I also want to be able to buy you a house when I'm a kid. But what happened? I stopped visualizing that. I stopped my goals changed. I stopped believing in myself. What it matters is that one, you have to think, keep that obsession, keep visualizing, and take action. I never took action. Well, I did become a baseball player, but I didn't become like a professional. But just most kids don't want it. That was the issue. I didn't like baseball. I thought I did, but I didn't like it. And so a lot of people try to do things that they don't really like because they see other people doing it and they don't achieve it. And so they say, why didn't it work? Oh, the law of attraction doesn't work. No, it's just that you didn't want that. You thought you wanted it because you saw other people want it, but you really didn't want it. So that's why you didn't put all your heart.
Every single thing in my life, not only believe it, but really feel it with every...
So remember how I talk about 5D hyper manifestation, which is you see it, you feel it, you hear it, you see other people in your mind congratulating you, praising you, worshiping you, hating on you. And then above all, you do that while remaining grounded in the body. You remain aware of sensation. And these are the ways that you could hyper manifest things when you do it this way. Let's get to the next video.
Yeah, and I also feel that things that I repetitively think about or say, I'm able to manifest. Like, you know, this house, for example, I manifested this. Yeah, and I also feel...
Yeah, because, again, people who are highly ambitious and potentially hyper narcissistic, psychopathic, perhaps, like dark energy was Drake. Like, if the rumors are right, he has intense desires that are not legal. So when you have dark energy fueling you, you're going to achieve your goals very fast, but you're going to be surrounded by people who are not good for you. You're going to be isolated. And he has shown that he has a lot of lust, a lot of desire to put all the men down, take their girls. That's dark energy. And so, yeah, you will be able to achieve your goals, but eventually what got you there is what's going to take you down. And when you fall, you're going to realize you were alone this whole time. You didn't have friends. Actually,
I remember thinking like, wow, that's the kind of guy I wish I could marry. He's so amazing.
Absolutely.
So it wasn't until a few months down the line where I decided to become celibate. I started telling friends and family.
Well, see, that's a problem. Don't tell people. Don't tell people what you're going to do. Keep that shit to yourself.
That he was my husband. Everyone's like, and you sound crazy.
No, we had...
Yeah, I don't like that, people, because it doesn't work that way. Most likely she got it because she was hot. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But you don't tell people what you're gonna do. You just don't. You keep that as a mantra. That becomes your mantra.
It's hard.
What's up with the music? Everyone has like music. It's fucking annoying. You know, like I just want a video where they talk about without music. Now, if there's one person to listen to, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I highly recommend you guys check out his book, Total Recall. It's truly real.
Visualizing became a normal thing. And I never really knew that I had really a very special ability to visualize and to connect the dots, to say to myself, well, if I can see it, then it must be a reality. And I can make it a reality. So for me, the vision became a reality. So it was only then a matter of following through with the work. Because every single time when I had a vision about anything, I had to work my ass off. But it was pleasure. See, that is the great thing. When you go to work and you know exactly
how are you in America for this long and you still have an accent?
why you're working. then it becomes fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing with I was trying to call it Leonardo da Vinci, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, is that if you read his book, you'll notice that a lot of the things he says is all about visualizing. And really, check out his book, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Total Recall by Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's truly a marvelous book. It was so inspirational. Read his book and you'll believe in visualization without a shadow of a doubt. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was a little different from the normal content that I make on this channel, but I like to see what other celebrities have to say because they're, you know, even though they're fucking, a lot of them are weirdos, a lot of them, there's a lot of things that they say that's really positive.
All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I could tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at $238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.